Nivawk want a cracker? Does Nivawk want a cracker? Does Nivawk want a cracker? Go on, Nivawk. Nivawk, that hurt. That bad Nivawk. At least I'm okay. That's only a flesh wound. Hello everyone and welcome back to the recap review. Today I'm going to be looking over the final bad guy Titan set, Turaga Dume and Nivawk. Set number 8621. The approximate amount of parts contained in the set is 180, and at time of release the approximate price was $20. So this is another 2-in-1 set, similar to Takanuva from 2003 or Nuparu from 2002. And well, what you have is what you get. This is also the final Turaga to be released officially in a set, unless there's something I'm forgetting right now, which is also a different design from the Turaga we have seen prior. So let's get started in the pros. Right off the bat, I would have to say pros the consistent color scheme. Nivawk, the Rahi bird right here, has a consistent color scheme of silver, gray, and black. And Turaga Dume, very consistent color scheme of black and red. Another pro I would have to say would be the functions, as they are many. Turaga Dume can come out of the Rahi. If you pull down this mechanism here, just let it fall right back into place, not literally please, you can take Turaga Dume out. And here he is. He is the standard Metrutorn design of this year. He's using different limbs, the Boraka limbs. And he is using a new mask design. Now this is the Konohi Krill, the noble Konohi Krill, and it is molded, which is not the first mask we've had molded, but I believe it is the first axle mask that we got molded. It fits onto a black mata head as such. So a very consistent color scheme. Pros would be the normal standard points of articulation, which is good. So overall, pretty good. Let's get on to the Rahi. Now, Nivawk is a very tall figure, as you can see, so I'd say that's a pro. Tall sets are always cool. Another pro would be he has articulation in his legs, and they're pretty long legs. Unique design with the feet, and this is supposed to be a Rahi, so that's pretty cool too. Another pro would be his other function. Back here are two different mechanisms. They do the same thing, they look the same, but they operate independently from one another. If you press inward on these two bars here, blammo, the wings pop out. And that looks really cool when you do that. So definite pro there. Another pro would be the look of the wings. They're very robotic and they have a very nice wing shape. So that's nice. Another pro I'd have to say is the neck and head area. It does a fantastic job of representing what it's supposed to be. Very unique design. And it has a fair amount of mobility, which is fantastic. That's a pro. Another pro I would definitely say, as per usual, is the unique design. Definitely different. I do not believe we have had a Rahi set that is without arms. I'm looking around. Yeah, it's probably a first. No, I'm not counting Fiku, but again, correct me if I'm wrong. So overall, very unique set. A lot of functions, really cool functions, which is fantastic. However, it is time to get into the cons. Granted, one more pro I'll say is stability. It has nice stability. But yeah, time to get into the cons. Right off the bat, the blue pins on both Nivawk and Turaga Dume. I would say the one that's affected worse in this case would probably be Turaga Dume, since aside from the blue pins, his color scheme is kept pretty consistent, and then it looks like he has blue bullet holes, like he's probably from another planet after getting shot. With Nivawk, the cons are numerous. Blue pins, as well as open pins. More open pins, very gappy, which is quite unfortunate. Now, I can understand it here, because this little canopy is where Turaga Dume sits, but it is still quite gappy, which is definitely unfortunate. Another con would be in the legs. If you by any chance are moving it, it has the chance to do that. Unfortunately, while it's a unique design and the look is pulled off quite efficiently, it is not a efficient design. It comes apart quite easily if you are not careful. I would say another con would be stability. The leg design, the foot design, while it is, I don't know, cool looking, I suppose, has the chance to be non-efficient, unfortunately, because it is only sitting on so few points, just a couple of pins and occasionally the galley hooks. So stability is not at its best. Now the con would be the head, specifically the neck over here, as it is difficult to move it upward. Granted, you can do this, but then he's doing that. But I don't know, I would say that's a con. Another con would probably be how these stick out a lot of the time when you have the wings out like this. Not to mention the gappy look here. Granted, that is very difficult to avoid, so a little bit of slack there. The clashing color of tan over here. And, well, yeah, I'd say that's about it. So, overall, it is a very neat looking set, and the functions do speak very well for themselves. It is neat to see another 2-in-1 set with another Turaga, who ended up being very interesting story-wise. So yeah, it's a cool set, very unique, very nice. Dume Nivawk. That about ends the review. If there's anything that I've missed, please let me know, and thank you all very much for watching. Join me next week when I look over the one, the only, Toalakan and Kikanalo. I hope you will all join me next week for that review, and again, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.